Hello everyone, Firecrest Gaming here and welcome back to another video. We are going back now to the F1 2015 Co-op Championship with myself and Boss OMG, and we're back for round 8 and 9 this time at Austria and Silverstone, and that's just because of the lack of things happening in both races. Both of them were a bit lackluster, just not that good, so hopefully we can both get some good results out of this and get some very good points on the board. So we're lining up on the grid now. I want to make up for that, for the Canada shambles, frankly, as it was. Lights out and away we go now. I'm going to be looking at victory today. We're starting on prime tyres, trying to get the jump on both Manas at the start. Just the clearest thing to do, get the jump on them. Boss MG flying into the first corner. And he's round. At the first corner. Well, isn't that brilliant? I should explain Boss MG. You may remember from the LMP Championship, he doesn't like this circuit. Well, he likes the circuit as such, but he's not very quick. He's just not quick on it. And for him to be spinning in the first corner is not what he wants to do. And what I didn't want to do is be spinning off the back of Maldonado. So we drop behind NASA now. We're into P10 at the start and on prime tyres, so we're looking very promising for the remainder of this race. And I should just say, a quick apology. At the top right of the screen, you'll see there's a consistent next session begins in, I think it's 25 seconds. And I don't know what that is. It's some kind of glitch, and it just holds it there for the timer. I do apologise for that. As we go round past Maldonado, and we get the move done for P8 now, which is a fantastic run so far. As we're now trying to, near enough on the exact same lap, pulling off the exact same move on Sergio Perez in the Force India, still climbing the positions, still going flat out in the Ferrari. Just trying, one by one, pick off the cars, and just make our way up the field. So we're behind Daniel Kvyat now. This should be a nice easy move. No DRS obviously, it's only lap 2, but now we're moving on to lap 3. DRS enabled, and we've got the fastest lap of the race. Up the inside of Daniel Kvyat, and we get the move done on the Russian for, that is now P6, and we've now got Ricciardo ahead. So and I had to wait until the end of the lap to actually think about making a move, but we dived up the inside of the second to last corner. Just squeeze him out on the exit, and we have the move done for P5 now, which is very good news indeed. Still trying to stay on the pace, not quite as fast as we were on the last lap, which is a bit of a shame, but just need to keep our foot down and keep focused. We're in P5 at the moment on lap 4, which is fantastic after starting at the back of the field. So we're just trying to have a look at one of these Williams at least, which would be a good start. And there we are, up the inside of both of them into the hairpin. Squeeze out Bottas a tiny bit, but he's going to come back, obviously, with the massive straight line speed he's got in the Williams, but we can cover him off with the DRS, and we are up into P3 now. So cutting all the way now to lap 10, not much happened. The Mercedes made their stops, and we had to try and jump them. Boss MG had already been into the pits at this point, because I believe his tyres went off the cliff. His tyres went off, he has no pace, and it's just kind of, it was a horrible scenario for him in this race, but we're coming in for a one and only stop for the option tyre. We're just going to wait to see when do they go past. Oh, okay, we're just going to cut on instead to midway through that lap. Boss MG is coming in at the end of this lap, but he tried his best and held up Hamilton, and into this corner we're trying to make the move, but of course there's yellow flags, so we have to give him the position back. So we try to pull over to the right-hand side of the circuit, and Hamilton follows us in our slipstream, so we have to let Boss MG through. Then we let Hamilton through. Now Rosberg's right on our tail. And look at this now. What other option do I have there? Can someone please tell me? Because literally, I'm pretty sure if I slam on the brakes, it's going to go badly. So we have to let Hamilton back through, and we let Rosberg back through. Nice illegal overtake system you've got there, Codemasters. This is just fantastic. Regardless, we overtake Rosberg now. I've got the move done on him. We're just going to have to reline up? Yeah, I'll go for it. Reline up Hamilton into the hairpin, and there we go, up the inside. Job done, really. P1, time to just pull away and get a steady lead for this race. So moving on to the end of lap 12, we have just been really pushing the car, getting the gap, and coming on to the end of this lap. What is it going to be a fastest lap? Yes, it is. The preview isn't. It's not quite big enough for me to tell you how big it is, what the lap was, I'm afraid. You can tell me. So going on to the next lap, and we're even quicker on lap 14. And after that, it was just settling down, getting the car to the flag, and we're going to come round to win the Austrian Grand Prix. And that was a fantastic result, given the result in Canada and how that ended up. But also MG, he's going to come home for 4th place, which he was very happy about in the end. And that's a good result for him. Just behind the Mercedes and just heading home that Williams ahead of him, trying to keep it steady. And this camera is just brilliant. Yeah, I love the fact that it just cuts from the entrance to the second to last corner to the last corner. Well done. Yeah, there you go. He's crossing the line in 4th place. So, a good result for Ferrari overall at the Austrian Grand Prix. So there you go, guys. That is the Austrian Grand Prix. And now, let's move on to Silverstone. I'm looking forward to this one. It's both our home Grand Prix. So here we are, starting from the back of the field once more. We are on prime tyres starting this race. 5 lights. Lights out, and away we go. And that gave me plenty of time to commentate. So the game is obviously working with my schedule here. And once again, trying to get the manners at the start. Having a quick look immediately at the weather. And there's a spinner already. I believe that was a manor. That is not a good start to this race at all. I thought we were going to get a legal overtake because of the yellow flags then, but no, we're not. So we can just make our way through the field nice and steadily. We just want to try what we did in Austria. Steady gap through the field. And we're up to P12 already on lap 1. Coming on the exit of Copse Corner. Trying to get Carlos Sainz. And we get around him through the beginning of Maggots and Beckett's. And we get a nice move around the outside there. And now his teammate Max Verstappen, we just have to get him as well. We're looking at P10 at the end of the first lap, which is a very good start to the race. Trying to get Max Verstappen, he's squeezing us on the exit. This is close. We're trying to get Max Verstappen. You cannot be serious. Well, it looks like we're reverting to a Spain strategy. 2 sets of mediums. So we had to wait until lap 6 before everybody obviously started making their pit stops, and well, really we just had to gain our position through the pit stops. That was all we could do. We're a pit stop behind Felipe Massa, put it that way. And we're just following Jensen's Button round. We just want to get the move done on him. He started on primes and he didn't have his front wing knocked off on lap 1, and we had to use a bit more extra track there, but never mind. We're in P6 at the moment. We're just trying still, and there's still just a couple of more cars, a few more cars making their pit stops, so we're into P3 now. And we are behind the Mercedes. And it's not going to make much of a difference because we're going to have to make a pit stop. The least we can do maybe is hold them up and help Boss OMG at this point, who I think is running around steadily in this race. There we are. We overtake Hamilton. Just hold him up a little bit through Maggots Beck. It's just making them lose any time is what I'm trying to do here. Just hold them up as such. Make them fight with me. So we're going up the inside of Nico Rosberg into Stowe. And we get the move done on him as well, which is a lovely, lovely thing to do, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. There we are. We came out though in the points, which was good. I wanted to score some points out of this at least, and I wanted it to be half good. So, frankly, coming out in the points was a good place to be out of the pits in, because I knew that from that point that unless I screwed up massively, there was points on the horizon. So we just get Kvyat there, coming out of the first couple of corners. We've got him immediately. We are still fully on the throttle now, trying to overtake the cars. This is a beautiful section when you have new options. This is just heaven going through this section. I go round the outside of Valtteri Bottas, through the Maggots and Beckett's complex, and coming up to Stowe now. We're going to try and get Felipe Massa. Got in the slipstream, and before Stowe even comes, there, we've got him up the inside. Moving on now to lap 12, we set fastest lap of the race. We're still trying as hard as we can. Even on the final 2 laps, we're still trying anything we can. Any extra position will be good. And Ricciardo just seems to brake in the middle of the corner for no good reason. Weird, that one. I don't know what's on there. But as we're on lap 13 now, look at the top left. It's Rosberg in 3rd and Hamilton in 2nd. And Boss OMG won the British Grand Prix, which was fantastic to see. To have one of us win. Us, however, we're coming home in 4th place just to collect a good points haul for the Ferrari team. So that'll do it for both of these races mentioned here. Thank you very much for watching either of them. And we will regroup in Hungary, where hopefully we can get another win and just close that gap further and further to the Mercedes. I hope to see you then, guys. Goodbye.